2 days to finish your Christmas shopping. As you know, Christmas can be such a stressful time and just chaotic. Christmas time is a roller coaster. And so Christmas time can bring up a lot of things. Christmas time can bring up, as I mentioned in my other video, some negative emotions. Many people actually have found that Christmas is one of the loneliest seasons, or season of reported increase in loneliness. Christmas is also a season that brings up nostalgia, depression because of the loneliness, debt can bring up a lot of debt. It can bring up a lot of stress and all these negative things. But I wanted to remind you the real reason that we go through all of this, why we even started celebrating Christmas to begin with. Yes, I am aware that having a tree and stuff and all these things is like a pagan thing, yes, but you know, it's awesome that we have a day where we acknowledge the birth of Jesus Christ, even if it is commercialized. So with Christmas bringing up all these negative emotions and circumstances along the way, I wanted to talk about how even the first Christmas, even on the day that Jesus was born, was chaotic. So Jesus's parents understand us today, you know, running around. They were getting persecuted, you know, they wanted to kill their kid. The king wanted to kill their firstborn son. They were running around. They were trying to find an inn to stay, a hotel to stay at, so that Mary could give birth. Mary was giving birth, you know, it's a season of change. It's a season of rapid movement. It holds a lot of energy. This time of year holds a lot of energy. Not only because the year is ending, but because it's just that season where things from all of the year come up and you have to reflect and you have to digest it and process it so that you can start the next year off right. 5 things that we should keep in mind before the Christmas weekend. Number 1 is the fact that Mary, being a virgin, got pregnant by the Holy Spirit. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about it too much. She had to trust God, and Joseph too. They both had to trust God that this was God's plan, that this was in their best interest, that this was to magnify heaven. And how lucky and blessed were they to receive that blessing of literally God's Son, the embodiment of enlightenment, the embodiment of knowledge and wisdom and divinity. During Christmas time, certain things can happen, or maybe they've already happened to you. Maybe you got that phone call with some bad news, seemingly bad news. Maybe you discovered something that was painful. Maybe it's a confusing time right now. You don't know which choice to make. You don't know what to do. You're stuck. It's completely normal. Mary and Joseph went through that during the season of Christmas. So don't be alarmed if a ball of confusion comes your way, a ball of pain, a new experience comes and it just knocks you off your balance. Trust and lean into God's understanding, lean into God's wisdom, because everything in our life has a purpose. Number 2 is that we have to follow our intuition. So basically, Mary and Joseph had Jesus in a farm, in a stable, with a bunch of farm animals. And the king ordered these three to go find Jesus. He told the three magicians that he wanted to worship Jesus. He wanted to know where Jesus was so that he could go and worship too. But this was a lie. This was a lie that King Herod was telling the magicians so that he could find Jesus and kill him. And so I want to touch that. I want to bring that into our video because during Christmas time, not everyone is in the spirit. Not everyone is in the mood for Christmas. Not everyone is on the same channel as you in terms of loving and joy and peace. Not everyone has the same intent. And so I want to encourage you to take a look around and listen to your intuition. Because I'll tell you something. The magicians followed a star that would lead them to Jesus. When they found Jesus, it was revealed to them through a dream that King Herod wanted to kill Jesus. And so, same thing with us. I want to encourage you to follow your intuition, do what's right for you. And if inviting them to the Christmas party is gonna make you miserable instead of actually enjoying the celebration, don't invite them. Set boundaries. Don't invite people that don't resonate with you, that don't have pure intention. Because King Herod didn't have the right intentions, was not in the mood to celebrate, and he wasn't invited. Number 3 is no vacancy. What do I mean by that? When Mary and Joseph were on their way to give birth to Jesus, they knocked on several hotels, motels, inns, houses, and there was a lot of rejection that happened. They got rejected along the way because there was no vacancy, because they just didn't want them in their house. And so they were led to a farm, a stable, where they keep horses and farm animals. And that's where Jesus was born. But what I'm trying to say is that during the Christmas season, there is gonna be rejection. There's gonna be rejection, there's going to be pain, there's going to be hurt, you know, especially if you're coming from a broken family. But that's part of it. That's part of growing. It's part of letting go. It's part of shedding old skin. We have to see rejection as redirection. When you reject someone, it's not because you hate them. It's because you're setting your own boundaries. So that helps the other individual redirect, you know. If you receive rejection, reframe your mindset. Thank the rejection, because it's going to take you another direction. It's gonna bless you in another way. Number four is the fact that Jesus was born in a manger. What is a manger? A manger is like a little cradle with straw. That's where they put straw so that, you know, animals can eat. Jesus was laid there on top of hay for animals. You see, Christmas time has been commercialized and marketed as all of this pompous celebration, materialistic holiday. And it's not so. We have strayed so far from the real meaning of Christmas. Christmas is not a show. Christmas is not how much money can you spend. It's not a competition of who has the most gifts, who has the most guests, who cooks the best, aunties. It's not a competition, and it's not a show. Christmas is a time to remember and reflect on the year that has passed. It's a time to focus on the new year that's coming in preparation. It's a time to gather together with the ones that you love, your loved ones. It's a time to be together, to wrap up the year together, to celebrate another amazing, wonderful, lesson-filled year. It's not a tribute to capitalism, although society has turned it into that. And number 5, just to wrap it up before you can enjoy your Christmas holidays this year, 2023. Wow, that's passed so fast. Despite the chaos, despite running away, despite the pains and aches that may come your way, focus, pay attention, draw your attention to what is good, what is lovely, what is admirable, what is righteous. Because it's the whole meaning and point of Christmas. Whether you're spending it alone, I hope not. I hope that you can find community and, someone to spend Christmas with. But even if you spend it alone, remember all the blessings that God has given you this year. Remember that you are loved. Remember that He gives you peace. Remember that you received hope through Jesus Christ. And just take a minute, maybe before dinner, maybe after dinner, for gratitude. Be grateful for all the amazing things that you've accomplished this year with God. Be grateful for the health. Be grateful for the friends, people that you've met, the friendly stranger you met on some random Saturday afternoon, even if it was for 5 minutes. Be grateful for every single ounce of kindness you received this year. And remember that the best present, the best gift, is the present. That's why it's called present. But anyways, you guys, I'm really grateful for you guys. It has been an interesting 3 months being on here, just talking to a camera. And I'm really excited for Christmas. I'm excited to hear what you guys did for Christmas in the comments or even through private messages. And I'm just excited to see the people that I love. And I hope and I pray that you do too. I pray that you find peace, joy, love this holiday season. Merry Christmas. Bye.